So I met this guy a couple weeks ago, and he came up very confidently, which I like. He got an opinion, I want to hear it, you know. When he came up to me, he was like, hey, I think I know why you play this song every night. And then he told me, and I was like, nope. And I was like, maybe I should think about why we do play that song every night, because I'm not sure. I know that's not it, but and I went back and thought about where this band started. Some of y'all know this, some of you don't. We started in a small town, South Carolina, and we were just playing in little clubs around town. It was like we drew a circle around where we lived, 3 or 4 hours, and we would play all the clubs and try to see if we could, you know, sell 100 tickets or whatever. And we started to sell these EPs out of the back of our car, and we were printing them ourselves and labels and everything. We sold 15,000 of those things. And labels started calling. And Atlantic Records called. And for me, that was a big deal. I think of Atlantic Records as like Aretha Franklin, and Otis Redding, and Led Zeppelin, and Ray Charles, you know. When we got there, eventually it was more like Cardi B and T.I. Panic at the Disco, you know what I mean? But it was a big deal when they called us. And I thought, like, man, we're gonna make it big time. And they were like, hey, will you come to New York? We're gonna do the showcase and whatever, we wanna take you to dinner and all this. And I just remember we got off the plane, they had this little sign at the airport, it's like, Needtobreathe. We get in these like black cars, drive downtown to Manhattan, and they took us to a nice Chinese restaurant. And the thing is, none of us had been hardly to New York, much less to a nice restaurant like that. So it was very uncomfortable. And they bought a couple $1,000 bottle of wine. And at the time, none of us had really had wine before, except for the drummer, because he was Methodist.
Yeah, baby.
And that's a true story. I'm not making that up at all. We literally, they poured us the glasses and we all passed them under the table and tried to be cool, and the drummer drank all of them. We all ordered shrimp fried rice because we didn't know anything else on the menu. And at the end of the dinner, they were trying to up the ante, I guess. And they brought this artist to come meet us. It was Rob Thomas. Yeah. And I know y'all didn't know if you were supposed to cheer right there or not. You're like, where's the story going?
You can cheer. You can cheer.
I'm not gonna lie, the first Matchbox 20 record, that's got a lot of hits on it. It's a great record. But, like you, we weren't like the biggest Rob Thomas fans in the world or anything. And so we go to the bar and meet him, and he's actually incredibly nice and very, he's from South Carolina, which is why I think they did it. And the first thing he says is like, whatever you do, don't sign with Atlantic Records. But we did anyway. And we sent in all these demos that we were working on. We were making these, the demos in Seth's dad's garage. And Seth's dad was in vinyl siding business, Larry Bolt. And he had the 4 or 5 car garage, and at the top of it was like a shop, and that was where our studio was. And so we made all these songs, and we were pumped about these. It's like, this is gonna change the world. We're about to be big time. And we sent them in, and the A&R guy from Atlantic, he was like, hey, is there any way y'all could be, a little more international? And I knew exactly what that meant as soon as he said it. Y'all don't know what that means, but I knew less redneck is what he meant. And to his credit, it's impossible to push it back there. It was a long time ago, but this is pre-Mumford & Sons having banjo on the radio. And we had banjo, mandolin, harmonica, all this. It was like bluegrass meets emo rock and roll or something. It was a bad idea at the time, and they knew it. And so we went to England to make the first record, and it wasn't a very good record, to be honest with you. And we came back, we're like, man, if we're gonna fail at this thing, we might as well fail doing the thing that we love, that we can do, being us. And so I wrote this song, and I honestly didn't believe in it at the time. I didn't believe myself enough, and luckily the band was like, I think we should do this song. And in my opinion, the reason we play this song every night is because it changed the trajectory of this band forever. And I'm incredibly thankful for it. This is called Washed by the Water. Daddy was a preacher, she was his wife, just trying to make the world a little better, you know, shine a light. People started talking, just hear their own voice. Those people trying to accuse my father, say he made the wrong choice. Though it might be painful, know the time will always tell. Those people have no since gone. My father never failed. 'Cause even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes, I am washed by the water. Even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes, I am washed by the water. Even when the earth crumbles under my feet, even when the ones I love turn around and crucify me, I won't ever, ever let you down. Oh, 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 I won't fall as long as you're around me. Even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes, I am washed by the water. Even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes, I am washed by the water. Cause even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes, I am washed by the water. Even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes. Let me hear you sing, come on. I am washed by the water. Even when the rain falls, even when the flood starts rising, even when the storm comes.